Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to This Land is My Land, where we have just started, but we have gotten a resettlement order. First thing, when we first started up. It says, I, an official representative of the railroad company, am authorized to offer you relocation from the surrounding regions. Leave now, or corresponding measures will be applied. With all due respect, this guy, Alberto. Respectfully, declined. Um, What does this mean? I have no idea. I've never had a resettlement offer. So what we're going to do is we're going to ride up the rail line. Last time we were here, we destroyed the town of Rutminster, I think is what it was called. But it looked like they had finished they had connected um, these two areas here. Patrol there. So we need to be on the lookout. We're probably going to ride. There's somebody kind of right here. So we have another town of Absby, and it is over in this area. And it looks like the rail line has started here, and it looks to be fully connected. That's probably why we got the resettlement notification. That probably means that we're going to have um, continual enemies coming after us now from now on. I'm not sure. The goal for today, though, we're going to try to free this Shickbyti. This is one of our objectives, and we can get 2,000 SP. We're at 33,000, which is pretty good. And we are going to go up here to this area. We'll probably just ride over there. And then I'd like to come and free this region as well. These three, maybe even get them to join us. I wouldn't mind coming here and freeing up the edge of the map as well, just so we know we have no more guys coming against us on this side. And we know that these wood gatherers are going to be coming this area. So let's go ahead and call these guys back in. I just want to make sure nobody gets killed while these guys are passing through. But we are going to come up this direction, so we're going to ride towards that objective and free this region here. That will be our goal for today. But yeah, I was hoping that that we wouldn't. Sometimes in the game, whenever you destroy a town, they will automatically respawn that town. I mean, instantly. Doesn't look like that happened. Where are we going here? Doesn't look like that happened, but we do have another town that we need to deal with. We're going to go do that. Assuming we can find our way home here. Let's see. Well, it'd probably be better to go back and go on the road there. Just so we don't hurt our chestnut there, our horse. So yeah, what are we going to do now? I really don't know. We're going to continue to free regions and continue to try to hinder the enemy. But if they've completed the rail line, I don't know if that means that we're like... does that mean we're basically stun locked here? I'm not sure. Let's see, make sure we're going the right way here. Yep. But we're going to find out. We are playing in immersive mode, so we do have to deal with hunger, thirst, and wounding. So we typically ride a little heavy with extra wound care and things of that nature. But we do what we have to here. And let's go ahead and keep going. And we're going to go towards that objective. And hopefully not right off a cliff here. Let's see. Okay. There's some rocks. Okay, back this way. Just trying to find a nice way down so we don't injure ourselves. Hold on. Well, what is that objective? Well, we have some lost items there, but I don't know what that objective is right in front of us. That one's back there. I don't know. We're going towards this one. Yeah, this way. Okay, so, I mean, the game might have gotten, well, extremely difficult for us now that they've completed the rail line. I really don't know. We had hindered it, but not obviously not enough. So let's deal with our thirst here a little bit more, and then we don't want to get over too much water because it will. Okay. So basically, we just need to keep fighting. I mean, that's basically all we have left to do. Freeing regions and just continuing to push back. I would like to get to where we could completely eliminate the enemy from the whole map, but I don't know if that's possible. One thing I found in my other playthrough, where we were just playing through on normal, we weren't playing through on the immersive mode or anything like that. We had destroyed the last town, and then it instantly they were at like 20%, and then we burned down their last town, and then they were instantly relocated, and the town was again instantly there, and they were back to 20%. So I'm not sure if we reach an area, a point in the game where there's nothing more we can do except for just continuing to fight. I'm not sure. There's a patrol. Let's see if we can get away here. So I don't really know. This is new territory for me. One thing I would like to do once we get over to this objective is start to look and see. We had gotten our tribe members to. Well, let's open these up. We had gotten the tribe members to make heavy arrows and war bows. Giggity. But is that the right? Hello. Is that the right one to do? I'm not sure. I want to look and see if maybe the eagle bow and some different arrows, like long arrows, if those do more damage. Basically, find whatever we can to fight the enemy to the best of our ability. So we want to do that too. But let's get over to this objective first. At least kind of give us some goals. We'll continue to gather that SP as we go. And I want to unlock. I mean, I would like to unlock everything as well. So we've unlocked all the bows, all the arrows, and there's still a bunch of skills that need to be done that we haven't quite gotten to yet. The skills are a lot more expensive, which makes sense. I mean, we want to have something to work towards. So we are getting there. We have a neutral camp here. It looks like they've all been killed. I'll go ahead and let these guys out. These guys, there's still some wolves over here. I worry about them getting attacked and killed as well. Well, here comes a post wagon. Maybe we can meet up with him. We'll see. But yeah, this is basically what we're doing. I'd like to finish this by the end of the year and then get these videos up for you guys, and then who knows? Maybe we'll find something else that we can play that's similar to this. I really enjoy this style of game. It's a beautiful game. I mean, look at the terrain. Look at the. I mean, it just looks beautiful. Even the sun coming through the trees there. I mean, it's a beautiful game. I would love to find something similar to this, or just something fun to play. That we can continue doing fun videos like this and just playthroughs. All right, now we have some rocks here. Let's go ahead and go around them. So yeah, again, if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments, and we can. I'm all for checking out things and trying different things and doing all kinds of stuff. So, all right, looks like we're coming up on them here. So let's go ahead and hop off, and we're gonna sit right here for just a second and see where this post wagon. I think he went. Okay, he went up north. Okay, and this looks like the only. It would appear that this is the only one in the region. There's that other town of Absby, but I don't want to destroy that town yet. I would like to clear out the edges of the map, specifically for the reason that, like I said, when I did that one time, it it automatically responded by sending back a town instantly. So um, we're at 11%. They're at 20. So let's see. Here we got durability. Which one's the highest durability? Okay, warbow and definitely the eagle bow. Warbow, heavy arrows and toxic arrows. Damage is 170 on the heavy arrows, and this one is damage 80. So we could do eagle bows and long arrows if we have the stuff. Let's see, how do we get leather? I know that was one on one of these goods. 5,000 SP. Whew. Might be worth it though. And then for arrows, to make long arrows, oh man, it requires iron arrowheads. I just wish that we had a better way of finding those. We might have to come up to the trader and see if they have those there. But let's get these guys going with eagle bows. So they're basically just making, I have them making just one of each. For now, they don't have the stuff. So let's add an order here to make leather if we can, if it has put it on here. Okay, here's leather. Let's go ahead and make some leather, because I think that's just something we can do from buffalo pelts. And do we have buffalo pelts here? I know I can look at it, look it up in the top. I just want to see for this camp in particular. So they don't have any buffalo pelts here. So let's go ahead and look up, and then we're going to send these to that camp. Oh, but we're not at an outpost. Okay, well, we'll just let them deal with it for now. And let's free this region. Go ahead and get some additional SP. Okay. Detect enemies, we have that one out. I just want to be able to maximize my abilities with the tribe as we go along, and I want to take them more on hunting and war parties and stuff, but they get killed so easily that it's kind of like I just don't want them. You work very hard in this game to build up what you have, and then to have them knocked down so easily. Oh, here comes a guy. To have them knocked down so easily is kind of, it's a little frustrating. As you know, that I've talked about in the past. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. Get out of here. That other guy was walking around looking kind of suspicious, so I just want to grab this guy real quick. And when they start walking around with their guns out like that, it's kind of like they're on alert. So let's get in here and see if we can't pick up anybody else. I see that guy. Oh, how did we fail that one? Was it kill everybody? Oh, that sucks. Well, that sucks. I need to pay more attention, I guess, to what we do there. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just me, just not paying attention maybe to what we need to do. Well,
I'll tell you where it is. I'll tell you where
better
it is.
kill me now. I'm not one of those cowards from Shickbyti. Well, we're in Shickbyti.
Stop. No, no. I'll tell you anything you want to know. All right. I'll tell you where it is. Just please
So if you
listen.
don't kill these
I
guys,
can be useful.
does that mean
I'll
that
tell
they
you
come
anything.
back?
Please. Enough. He's over there. I've already told.
Not sure. Not sure. Oops. So it's a little frustrating that I just failed that objective because I wanted to get the SP. But I don't really know why. Maybe we had to kill all of them. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't pay attention. And that's probably the problem. So are there more guys here? I would think there'd be more than 2 here.
Don't kill me. Stop. Please.
Grab this
Please
guy.
don't kill me. He's over there. Please don't hurt me. Please. I'll tell you whatever you want. Please stop. I'll tell
Okay.
you where he is.
Now we're finding
He's
out
over
where
there.
people are. Hopefully they don't come walking up on us. All these shotguns. Hmm. Alright, so there's at least 5 guys here now. Let's go ahead and call the trusty boy over here. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Apparently there's somebody in here. Uh-huh. Okay. Think we can nab this guy?
Don't kill me.
There we go.
Stop. I can be useful. Wait. I'll tell you where the shipment is.
Get over here. There's another guard on the outskirts. Looking that way. That fella's over there. Hmm. Was hoping he would come over a little closer.
No. Don't kill me. Wait, I'll tell you. I'll
A
tell you.
little in the open
I can
here.
help you. I'll tell you where this stuff is. I've already.
Okay. Not sure who that guy is out there. Is that somebody running away, or is that... Okay. Looks like he's pretty far out there, so he's probably running away. Okay. Gotta watch the windows, because they'll see you just as quickly in a window. Okay. So we got 2 guys working in the red barn and 2 guys at these fires. Hopefully that guy doesn't see us.
Stop, please.
Okay. You would think that they would notice their guys dwindling one by one, but so far so good. We haven't raised the alarm. Maybe we can risk sneaking across the open here to grab this other guy. I'm not sure how open it is. I think it's open on the other side, so we might have to go around. Yeah, we might just go around. Two guys working in there. Right next to each other. And this guy's looking the wrong direction here. Maybe we can get him with a rock. Oh, no.
What do you see?
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What is going on here? Oh, I have no idea what even happened there. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. I accidentally kicked him, but then I got shot instantly, so it's all good. It's all good. There's only 3 guys left, so that just means we're not going to be as friendly to them. Okay. Well, Absby could advanced again, so let's go ahead and go back in the rain here. The downpour. Hopefully we don't run across any wild animals. Okay. Nothing too close there. Well, that was unexpected. But that's what makes it a little fun. Very thirsty, but we know we have some water in this camp up here, so there's usually water at every camp that I've come across. So let's see if we have an objective. Do we have objectives to get our stuff? Okay, so now we have some, oh my gosh, 16,000? Ooh. Find lost items. Okay, so find and intimidate. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this, because these guys are a threat to us now, and they've gained a boss back. Well, that's cool. 16,000 SP. That's going to be pretty cool here. Uh-oh. Very hard to see here. Get back in. Man, I hope we don't lose all of our guys just to these wood gatherers. Dadgum. Kind of sucks, honestly. They get knocked down and then they... Let's see, there's more guys here now. You get knocked down and then they like... Well, yeah. They double down on what they're doing here and they kick your butt. Well, that's good. At least they took him out. Just making sure there's not additional guys here.
No, wait, I'll call. Wait, I'll tell you.
Old Abs Beast and another group. Okay. I guess that's one advantage to being knocked down, is you have the added perks of an objective with lots of so Why am I dying here? Why did my health just go down? Thirsty, maybe? Okay, let's go ahead and try to find a water barrel here. All these guys are on the other side of the thing here. The barn. There we go. You guys hiding out in the barn or what? Would appear that way. There we go. Well, and y'all don't want to come out, and I can't see very well. Well, see, Shickbyti, whatever, is liberated, but I don't know why we lost the objective. Maybe we were supposed to kill everybody. What's up, dude? This is a 44. Go ahead and use that one for now until we find the rest of our stuff. Empty. There's some heavy arrows. Don't really need those. High quality Saxon 1773 naval pistol. Okay. Is that all in here? Some of my patches back for healing. There we go. What do we want to drop then? Oh, we have a bunch of stuff that we could use here. I guess we could drop the wood. Get us back under where we need to be. Overload it again. We'll go see what we can put on the horse, and then we'll just take it all. Nothing really out here. Go ahead and put some stuff here, just so we can go drop off some of our stuff. Still 4 pounds over. Okay. And then we have 3 horses here, so we'll go ahead and let's find the nearest outpost, and we'll go get 3 warriors and then we'll bring them back so they can get the horses and stuff. So there's the post wagon. And he is stuck. Oh my gosh, I don't have a weapon out yet. I didn't have a weapon out. Oh well. I thought I still had that pistol, but I guess I'd put it up. It's alright. We'll let him settle down and go back for him. Okay. Always stuff here. And that's why we need to get rid of the guys on the other side, because they're going to the farms and stuff, and yeah, that's not what we need. We need to keep them away from our tribe or in our camps and stuff. Go through and destroy those. But I wanted to do this one first, so apparently it doesn't really matter, because and here. We'll do 3. Three unarmed guys. That way they can take some stuff from the camp and then... Okay, so we want to go back here. Okay, I want to get these guys to wait here. And then I'm going to go get these guys. Or get this one guy.
Guys, they're here!
Oh. I missed him. He drove by me too quickly. Yeah, get on him. Where in the world? Oh, so he's just going up the road. I'm getting turned around here. Okay. So our war party's just going to sit there. We'll come right back for him. This guy, we just want to head him off. Maybe. Hopefully we don't get too close to the trees now. Giggity. What in the heck? This game. I don't know why it stops like that sometimes. It's not CPU overkill or anything like that on my end. Okay. So here's the road. Oh. I was gonna say that guy. Let's go ahead and follow the road up. We can. The road goes through the river. He's not gonna get away this time. He's just gonna disappear. Hopefully he didn't get stuck.
I know where it is. Hey, no, 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 no. I'll tell you
Look,
everything.
not everyone here is your enemy. Me and the good folks of Shinkwa are getting sick of fighting and just want to leave.
Hey, please, don't.
Okay, there's another liberate, but we'll take a closer look at that. Let's take a closer look and see what that means. Kill everybody, or was it just one guy? Maybe it was just one guy. I missed the guy. Okay, so okay, this region up here. So we know it's up there. Let's go ahead and take this back to the road and get our war party back. So if we follow the road here, let's see. So we're trying to come back to this area, so we want to follow the road here. Okay. And my horse is still over here. You know how I like to do it here. It's just easier. That way you don't have to worry about the horse having to walk like 500 meters. Bro. My horse. Horse is too far away, you don't say. Oh, I hope the horses are still there at that other place. Where we're going. And then I'm also wondering too, so since we have basically got the rail line that's continuing to go, we have roadblocks that we can place. Can the roadblocks hinder the advancement of the rail line? Or not the advancement, but hinder the rail line itself? I don't know. Get the war party coming. I want to try that too, since we've basically got a rail line that's connected. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it all plays out. What over here, boys? Hopefully they don't run into trouble. Where are they? I wish it would tell me on my map where they are. There should be somewhere right here. Apparently my map is not wanting to give me information. Alright, well, hopefully they show up. Let's loot. I think that was it. Not a whole lot. Although you know how this game is. You go one time and you'll look in a spot and it'll be empty, and then you come back after leaving and then there'll be stuff in there again. So it's like it rearranges. See? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can even walk after this. Alright, well we're gonna take everything out of here and then burn it down, because I wanna, now that we have the wagon, we can put it all in that. Oh yeah. Lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff. It's always nice to get the post wagons, because they have a lot of stuff that's usually on them. Typically. All this agave, all these things we can use to make tonics and stuff. And we'll unlock all that. Man, we're up to 50,000 on our SP now. That's great. I got my campfire. Wood. Got most of our stuff back. We need to keep looking. Did those boys ever show up? Get them to mount up. Get them to come over here. So it's kind of to our advantage to leave and come back, because all the things, there's several things that were empty last time are now not, so it's kind of interesting. Empty. Empty. And there was nothing else out here. That's empty. Let's go ahead and see if we can give them some items, at least one gun. Well, they don't have the right shells anyways. Okay. Slowly but surely, y'all. Slowly but surely. Lots of weapons, though, in that wagon. That's kind of cool. Oh, once you get too many items, it gets a little slow. Okay, let's do a little look around here real quick. I just want to make sure there's nothing in here. Steam engine. Is that it? That's empty. Nothing there. Oh, there's the wall. Alright, dude, can you get out? Apparently we can't get out that way. Let's look around here briefly. Nothing inside here. And nothing in there. Okay. Sometimes there'll be something in these, but... Alright, looks like it's empty. Go ahead and get rid of this one. Maybe we'll free this whole area. Oh, maybe there's another tribe we can get to. Well, there's that one. That one's empty. This will go back here. And then we'll go up north to that other camp. Giddy up, little doggy. Get back to the road here and get on. That way we don't run the risk of crashing and losing all the loot here. Okay. Back on the road. Which way do we need to go? We need to go up. An old Pinto or Chestnut over there. Should have named him Pinto too. Hey boys, let's follow me. Let's wait for the boys to get here. Come on, boys. You got horses. Let's get a boogie. Here they come. Alright, and one thing I want to do too is go look at the trader and see if we can't buy iron arrowheads. I mean, I wish there was a way we could make them, but I guess there isn't. Oop, I was looking at my horse there. Stick to the right. Slopping through the mud in a wagon. Dum, 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 dum. You know how much that would actually suck? To be slopping through the mud in a wagon? Holy moly. I don't even think we have any idea. We're so pandered these days. And to the right again. And then take a left. Take a right past that hickory bush and then take a left at the next pine tree. Go up about half a mile and look to the left and you'll see the camp. Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good. Nice long straightaway here. It almost looks like something used to be there. Maybe we burned it down. Are the boys keeping up? Okay, good. Top of the hill, take a look off to the left. And then turn around, because you passed it. And then turn back around, because you can't make it down that hill. Go back to the road. Take a right. Go back down where it's flat and take a right. Now there's good directions. Alright, I'll stop. That's just me being dumb. Yahoo! And then you're gonna lose the camp again because it's actually up there. What? What the heck? Alright, how do we get there? Let's see. Alright, I'll just keep going this way. Are we getting close, boys? Dadgum. At this rate, we run the risk of tipping over. Or getting stuck on a rock that we can't get out of. Or even worse, hung up on a tree. Let's go ahead and put the little thing right on the camp there. That way we know where we're going. Wow, this one's nestled. But I'll bet you they'll sure as heck find it. Whew. We took a wrong left at Albuquerque. Oh my gosh. Kind of feel like we're doing circles here. Yo, boys, what's up? Watch out, ladies. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Take it all, severely overloaded, and let's put it all. Do we want to put it all to this camp? Yeah, we can, huh? We can, why not? Why not? It's always fun to find these big old things of weapons and ammo. Not that they can use them worth a darn, but I guess we have stuff that we could trade. 35 health, 25 health, 25 health, so we'll keep those this time. And 2 meat. Lots of cider, distilled water, melons, nuts. So, as I was discussing before, I would like to maybe build some more roadblocks and then put them at each entrance on the rail line, and then see if that doesn't, and then keep and ride up and down the rail line and like throw down all the logs and all the water towers and different things that we can to see if maybe that doesn't stop the enemy. I don't know. I mean, what else can we do? Keep one of each of these. Alright. And we'll disassemble this guy. Wood, rope, cloth, and iron. Although I don't know what we do with the iron if we... I don't know. We'll have to look into that. Alright. Pinto's like or Chestnut's like 1,000 meters away. And this camp can take 3 more, so we're going to go ahead and leave these guys here. And they can stick around and we'll see if we don't get eaten by a bear. There's all kinds of hidden stuff around here. Probably ought to come and do that, but we freed this region. I'm not really sure why it's still dark. We'll have to go take a look-see. No idea. Let's just fast travel here. Although I hate doing that because I feel like the enemy advances. I feel like they advance so much when we do that. But we're... Oh, okay, cool. Well, I forgot that whenever we do that, we're right next to each other. Did we take all his stuff? We did. Okay, so we're almost at the next bonding level. Cool. I'm excited for that. Let's see what other perks we have. So let's go ahead and go back here, because we want to free this region, and I'm not sure why it's not free. Although, yeah, we have both of the outposts open, but I don't know. You just never know. It's a game, man. One day you're walking along just fine. The next day you get your butt kicked by a bunch of guys that are shooting you. And then you're riding next to a tree, and the tree picks you up and throws you and drops you and kills you. So the point being, I just don't know. I don't know why, what, who, when, where, how. But we're here. And we're going to get a drink. Because we're already thirsty. Nothing so far, although we have a bear here. We'll kind of go towards the center, although I don't really want to go bear hunting at night. We've all seen what happens when we go hunting at night. And that is nothing good, so. Nothing's there. Maybe it's something along the edge? Usually when a region is freed, maybe they added something else. Well, alright guys, we gotta be careful here. We don't want to run across like 10 bears. We can do one at a time, but not 10 at a time. And honestly, I shoot better from the ground. Let's make sure we have our weapons out. Okay. I hear them. I think I hear them. What do I hear? So, why is this region still? Well, I don't know. There's a deer. Snoozing. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go. Because we know the town is right here. So let's go ahead and go down to this area. Because there's a lot of groups and stuff. I'd like to maybe start clearing the edges of our map here. Because this camp's gone. What's up, bro? Okay, it's awfully steep here. I didn't see a bear. Oh, yay. It's dark and rainy. Okay. Alright, well, let's just kind of cruise around. We'll go up here and start freeing regions over here. There's something. We could definitely go for that. That one's been there for a while, so We'll go take those guys out because why not? They're on the edge of our territory. But maybe we'll take a rest since we're tired. We'll go ahead and do that. Take a rest, and then we'll get a drink and get some food and go up there fully ready to go. Somebody nearby. Post wagon. Whatever. The guys are always there. So we got a bunch of groups going to different farms down here. Oh man. The question is like, where do you go? You know what I mean? I think we should go here and really start pushing down, maybe clearing farms around here because you know they're there. Let's get a little bit of food here. What do we have to eat? Yeah. I really wish this region was cleared out, but we'll just have to watch it. These guys are in some danger here. Let's go ahead and fast travel there. And hopefully they don't advance too much in our territory. Hopefully. Like I said again, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's raining in the desert? What? It does happen on occasion. Let's go find that group. Because they're basically sending backup to the farm there. Kind of skirt around them here. Oh gosh. If we can. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. No, no, no. Nope. Sorry, dude. I don't know. These mountains, they're just a little cray-cray. Oh. Oh. See? Like that. Dude, come on. That's crazy. A little bit of rain in the mountains. Or in the desert. Doesn't happen often. I think this is where we cleared out the wolves that one time. So there's probably a lot of farms over here because of that Rutminster town. And I think if we let the forts get too far along, they'll actually... There's a camp up here. They'll actually turn into towns, I think. We burned one down that looked a lot like a... Well, here's something. Okay, so we have there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, that's where that group went. So we're going to have to take these out one by one. Which is fine. Do we have any cool objectives? My lost items are over there. Nothing for a lot of SP, so we're just going to keep looking here. Did they make some eagle bows? Let's see if we have any. None. Okay. I think it's just because we don't have the stuff that we need. These ones are a little dangerous because of the rocks and stuff, but we got grass right here, so that's helpful. Probably should have grabbed some toxic arrows or something. But here we are. I would go that way, but it's awfully open on that side, and then they can see you even better from the hills, so it's too bad that there's two guys here. And I don't think I could sneak across there to grab the boss. I also don't know who all's here. I guess I should do that first, huh? Oh, there's a guy.
I don't want to die.
Get back into the grass here. Geronimo Salvador. Well, there's one guy down. Got the big old shotguns. It would appear there's only 5 guys here, so let's see if I can ping that guy. I just want to be able to keep an eye on that guy over there by the wagon. Oh, good. Anybody gonna come over? Where's our nearest outpost here? So there's quite a bit of stuff in this region to clear out. We could definitely clear this one, drop our stuff off here or here, and then come back clear this one. These ones are usually bigger because they produce groceries, alcoholic drinks. Yeah. The toxic arrows would be great right there because then you could knock them all out. But we don't have any of those. It's old Mr. Suspicious here. Uh-oh. Pick him up, pick him up. Don't wake him up. Get a little bit of... We're still going to get beamed right here. There's one.
Hey, come out. I know you're there. Hey, come on.
I like how they can dodge. There we go. Oh, come on. That's some bull. Hiding out over here. They can't see me for nothing, and then they hit me. Now we're in shock. Oh my gosh. And does the doctor's bag? Hopefully the doctor's bag will treat a lot of different of the wounds, unless rather than just the one. Okay, good. It does. So we're not in shock or anything, so I guess we just need a little food. gosh. These guys are like shooting through. They're shooting through the bush there. Okay. We're not here to be nice, guys.
You're out there. Hey, I know you're there. Take cover!
All right.
I saw the enemy.
Yeah, dude. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Take all that stuff. Take all this stuff. Hey, man, all we were trying to do was be friendly. You know? That's all we're trying to do. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. Okay. So there is not a single person who would not appreciate the merits of the railway system. One of these merits is the migration of people to the region. On July 3rd, a passenger train will bring people to us who will bring glory to the region. The landing site has not been specified, but presumably it will be near Tunkhati. Dear brother, I've just learned that Absby has secretly sent a group in search of wood. I know that these supplies are desperately needed and sincerely hope that they're... Okay. I would go here, but... well, we don't want to mount yet. Let's see. We need to go probably prevent them from getting wood to prevent their expansion. We'll see what we do. We got lots of stuff here, that's for sure. Okay. Good. Overpopulated. Okay, how close are we to an outpost? Because we're going to be overloaded too, so we may as well go drop the stuff off and then go help them out. Oh, we're way overloaded. Okay. It's these buffalo horns. Okay. Well, we're going to put that stuff back. We need the horns and stuff, but we don't need... do we have any stupid supplies here? Let's see if we don't nearly need that. Still over? Okay. Alright, let's roll it right over to that one real quick and then we'll come right back. It is over here. Going the wrong direction. And we'll upgrade that group real quick. Because it... upgrade that camp just so that way we don't have to send them roaming across the way because it's kind of a long ways away there. Watch out for trees, they'll get you. Watch out for trees. ahead and put this stuff here. Yeah, we know they're overpopulated. We know. I'm tempted to go and like sabotage that place too with the spiked traps. So this one here, what do we need? We need boar tusks, stag pelts, and then they need some stag pelts. And buffalo pelts. Upgrade this one. Okay, good. So now they're ready to go, and so are we. Oh, we're thirsty, not hungry. Great. Now we're going to be hurt because we're overfed. Nothing like being a fat kid and eating too much, and then you're like sick. There's no need for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Man, they got a lot of supplies here. Hopefully we can gather up as much as we can. That one's empty. Uh-oh. We already took all this. Got the whole rearrangement going on here. Moses. Okay. Go ahead and put the heavy stuff on them. 67. Okay, so he's topped off. We have a little bit more we could get, though. Oh, man, they got so much stuff. This is the heavy stuff. I took one too many. Okay. A back and forth. Jump, dude. Oh, man. Riding over the top of all the barrels. I wouldn't do this, but we need the buffalo pelts for leather so we can make eagle bows. Which, speaking of which, I also need to go see if I can't get some arrowheads at a trader. Really? Really? There's nothing there. With these items. Oh yeah, lots of buffalo pelts. Lots of buffalo pelts. Need it for those eagle bows. Could we make a fire over there? Yes. And we probably should. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to get the stuff to make a fire because we need to. So let's go ahead and flint. Need 2 of those. And wood, 16. And let's craft real quick. Craft a fire. And we'll put it over here, kind of in between these camps. That way we can kind of ferry back and forth, not have to go quite so far. Yes, yes. Play smarter, not harder. Play smarter, not harder. Take advantage of all the resources that we can. Because, I mean, the hunters, or the enemy, has already killed all the buffalo, so we may as well just use it. Okay, let's go over here towards this camp. And we'll try to place the fire here. Cool. Alright. Now we can go back and forth from here to there. Good, good. Very nice. Well, let's make sure that these all stayed empty, because we left for like 5 minutes, so... Oh my gosh. Holy crap. I mean, why? Unless it just redistributes the loot that's left in the camp all over, but dadgum. There's so much stuff. I mean, they have a bunch of stuff here, which is a good thing we got rid of them. All the buffalo stuff, I mean, they have a bunch of that. That's just crazy. Topped off? Okay. And... okay, we're getting ready to be topped off too. 64. Oh my gosh. 72. Okay, that's a lot. Cannot believe the amount of resources that are here. I think we're going to have to work equal or doubly as hard though when it comes to kicking the enemy back now, because where's our fire? We'll put it right there on it. That way we know where it's at every time. To work doubly hard because the enemy's coming on the rail line now. So, oh no, we don't want to do that. We don't get much stuff every time, but it's a lot of buffalo stuff, so that's good. And please tell me these didn't... oh my gosh. So this one has some now. Oh my gosh. Part of the fun of this game, honestly, is just getting all the stuff you can, and then maybe one of these days we can take it and sell it. And so he's topped off, and we need to top off. Fill up our empty canteen here. Ooh, look, fried eggs and tortillas. Empty. That one's good. That one's empty. How much do we have here? 63. That'll put us over. Okay. One more time. I think on the next time we'll probably be good. Let's see if we can't get an eagle bow. The warbow is good. The eagle bow is just a little better. The damage on the arrows is 200 versus the 170 on the warbow, which I guess would be better for hunting and stuff, but whatever. Alright, so remember, we left. Hey, it looks like it finally stayed empty. Good, good. Empty, empty, empty. Take all the goods. Honing in on the end here. Empty. Yay, we finally got everything. Okay. And actually, we need to burn this one down. Yay, we're good. Very nice. Let's go drop our stuff off and then we'll attack this next one at night. Perfect timing. And we're going to get some of this. Now here's a question for you guys. How do you say that cactus? Is it Choya or Chola? Man, I crack myself up. I make myself laugh. Look at all those buffalo horns and stuff. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of smoked meat. A couple. Just so we have some. And let's go, dude. Let's go back and see what's over here. It's really exposed here. So we might need to look around. Let's go. Go see if we can find a good spot to get in. Hey, this is one of the real farms. Like the ones with sheep and animals and stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, dude. You just wait there. Okay. Does anybody else kind of want to get the spear? I do. Let's do that real quick. I want to get the spear. We have 52,000. Skills. Knife strike. Spear. 16,000? Okay. But we want to do it. Look at. Ooh. Okay, let's do a little sneaking. Is there grass over here? Is there anything to hide in? Not on these farms. No, there's not. Not really. Let's go ahead and get here. And we'll detect. Make sure we're clear. Probably ought to up this one too, just so we can get a further reach and range, but he was looking right at us, wasn't he? Let's go see what this guy's doing. Well, we missed that guy. Another guy coming, maybe? Okay, there's your guard. Ooh. Everybody's going to bed. Good, good. Take out a couple guys while they're sleeping. Maybe. Well, look who's coming over to bust us. Okay, those guys are all sleeping, it looks like. Got the boss on the outskirts. And you can't run around the buildings or I think it wakes them up. Oh gosh, there's a patrol. Or maybe grocery delivery? Just can't get that guy. Guess there's only... Oh man. Well, I'd like to get in there and grab them, but... Maybe. Gotta be quick. Oh, we got two sleeping guys right here. Just knock them all out real quick if we can. Let's see. Uh-oh. Dude, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Try to get these 3 guys out of here. That'll be 4. It's quite a few other guys. Okay. Well, at least we got some of them out of here. Alright, alright. See if we freed up the beds here. Maybe these guys will come back over and lay down. There's one guy walking up. Yeah. You'll see when you free up the bed, sometimes they'll come over and go in there and go to sleep.
I'll tell you anything, just please don't kill me. No, no, I'll talk. Please stop.
What the heck is that? Is that a pig sleeping inside? A pig and a sheep? What in the world? Go ahead and do this real quick. Hopefully he doesn't see my foot. At least there's spots where the guys won't come. Like back over here. So that guy's laying down. Okay. Well, we're getting quite a few guys just sitting right here. Need to drop off that stupid shotgun. We don't need those. Now I know there's more guys than that.
Stop, please.
Okay, so we got some guys around the outside edges here. There was one around the outside here. But we'll see. I wanted to take that guy out because he was kind of passed out on the chair. And let's, I don't know if there's only one guy out here or what. Let's see. Looks like there's only one. Ronald.
I'll tell you anything. Just please don't kill me. Wait, I'll talk. I'll help you. I'll tell you where this stuff is. Hey, you gotta believe.
Well, I mean, these guys aren't, they're not proving to be too difficult. Yeah, we're definitely going to be over now, but we got the horses right over here, so. There he is. We'll drop off a load here for him of all the weapons we've been gathering, and then we'll sneak back in. Hopefully we can get back in here and take them all out before daylight. All these old crappy shotguns and stuff. Put this stuff. What else? So we're slightly thirsty, right? And slightly hungry. Okay, back in. Pretty confident that we have almost everybody. I'm just checking here again. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, there's another guy in there. Still that one guard out there.
Stop, please. I don't want to die. I
Lucian.
anything you want, man. Please, enough. He's over there.
Good.
Just don't hurt me. I'll help you. I'll tell you where this stuff is. No, I'll talk. Okay, I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Just let me go.
Hurry up, dude.
Useful. I'll tell you anything. Hey.
Okay, well, there's two more guys. I feel like there's another person snoring around here somewhere. Nope. Oh, there he is, way out there. Wonder if we can get the boss here. Really? We get stuck on a chicken?
I know where's one of these before. All right. I'll tell you where he is.
Alright.
Just don't hurt me. Hey, you gotta believe me. I don't know anything.
So apparently there's lots of guys over here in this other building. We got one guard way out there, one guard right here. And then these guys, I don't know if they're just standing inside that building. They're not sleeping, it doesn't look like, because they're not. If they were sleeping, they would probably be lower to the floor. But let's get over here and we'll run a ping on this side. since we haven't been over here yet. Okay. Those look to be the last guys here, so let's go ahead and see if we can't. I don't know if we can sneak. There's windows here that they're going to see us. Uh-oh. Try to get away. The sheep's all giggity. Shotguns. Okay. It would appear that... Okay, one of the guys just went back over there. And one of the guys is sleeping here now, so... Oh, and there's a guard. Maybe he's going to go in and go to bed too. Either way, we're almost done here.
Okay, please, stop. I can be useful. I'll tell you anything. Stop, I'll tell you where the treasure is.
Very
I
nice.
don't know anything else.
He doesn't know anything else. Two more guys. This one was actually relatively easy. Maybe our mad skills are just getting better. Take a quick drink here from the water bucket. And both of these guys are sleeping now, so...
No. Don't.
All right.
No, I'll talk. I'll tell you where the stuff is. Please don't. Hey.
These guys were there's a lot of lower level guys here too, so that also helps to get through them faster. Mopalpak. Nicolas Hernandez. Oh, we still lack a guard out here. The last fella.
No, I'll talk. Please, stop. I'll tell you where the stuff is.
Overloaded, but that's okay. We've gotten quite a bit of stuff here. Good. Very good. Very nice. This one went relatively fast and relatively easy. we were able to come along the side of this building here and catch them all sleeping while at nighttime. So that's super helpful, rather than have them all on guard during the day. Let's put that one down. Take some different stuff so we can... Oh, I didn't want that. We don't want that stuff. Alright, let's call the horse and let's go see what we need here. Or what all we can find. This is a pretty big one, so... See if you can make it through the... So we got our one camp here. I'll probably go get a war party and have them come get the horses like we typically do. There are 3 horses. There we go. Did we top him off? 65. 69. 70. So we can get a little bit more stuff before we go, just to kind of help with the back and forth. Okay, a little too much wood. Let's just put that back. Oh, come on, 0.1. Point 1. There we go. Alright, now we're going to do the back and forth for a little bit, because we put a fire over here. It's not too far away. And then we'll go ahead and make a war party and have them take the horses and stuff. You know, it's funny, I didn't even realize. Did I just get rid of my arrows, or do I not have any? Huh. I went through that whole mission without arrows. I might have got... Did I just get rid of them? I don't know. Okay. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so we wanted to make a war party with 3 guys not mounted. Okay, follow me, boys. Oh, the cows are all awake. Yay! Lemur. Check these outskirts real quick. Make sure these aren't full. And they are. Now, this is a grocery producer, so we don't need any of those groceries. We don't need them. We don't use them. Cool, sheep. So they're super filling, the groceries are, and they don't really do anything. So we're way over. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and get our boys set up with horses here. And you all just wait right there. Is there anything in these ones? Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. So it's kind of... Guess not. Okay, let's go ahead and top these guys off here so they can take stuff back. They're all three standing together. Better not be drinking all this liquor on the way home, boys. $13, and I know there's a another option too where we can put we can up their weight that we can exchange with them, which would be super helpful. I don't know if this guy got items or not. Nope. So that's too much. We're going to go ahead and send them home. Hello, Mr. Pig. We'll go ahead and look at everything outside first, and then we'll look inside the buildings. That's it? One shell? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're sitting at 63. I don't think we put anything on the horse yet, did we? Okay, make it around the chair. Still overloaded. Okay. Come on over, dude. I would like to say this is a big hindrance to the enemy, but I don't know if it is or not. Well, a few things. A lot of stuff for making curatives and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and see. I don't know if there's anything buried around here. Maybe out there. I'm not too worried about it. We'll have to go through eventually and dig up all the stuff, but I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, so that one's clear. Let's look around the outskirts of this one. That one's empty, and I think we got that one first, huh? Yeah. My only conundrum will be if we come back and everything has rearranged. I hope it doesn't. Hopefully we're close enough to where it doesn't. Okay, this one's empty. We just need a little bit more stuff here before we go take it back. No, we don't want to do that. We want to loot it. Just all those groceries. Drop that crap. Empty? Still over. We are a little hungry. So let's go ahead and use one of these. Okay. And hopefully it doesn't rearrange everything. One more turn and we'll burn it down. There's not as much stuff here as I thought there was going to be. Sometimes there's just a boatload of stuff, and then other times not so much. Go ahead and put it at this camp here. Lots of meat. Too bad we can't use it for the tribe. Like if the tribe needed to eat or something. Almost done here. Whoa. Oh man, see. Oh no. I thought it had rearranged everything. I was like, oh no. Hey. I don't think I could do animals inside. I mean, I can barely do dogs. I mean, I like dogs and all, but I don't like them inside. It's just always... It's never really been my thing. I have a pet peeve for dog hair. But pigs and chickens inside? Ooh. That's just gross. Not much stuff here, guys. We're almost done. It's going a lot faster than what I thought it was going to do. We are going to be overloaded, but it's alright. As long as we can move out the door, we can go talk to the horse and get our things taken care of. Getting heavy. Okay. And that's going to be it for this one. That's all that really matters. Uh-oh, here comes a patrol. Burned it just in time. go ahead and go back that way. We'll drop this stuff off and then we'll circle back around. Go see what's up on the other side. Put down all the items. Probably should have taken a drink before I burned it all down, but oh well. Okay. Who's next? These guys are about equal parts away. Let's go ahead and clear this one. Out into the dusty biomes. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten a drink, but oh well. We have canteens. Okay. Other side. Oh, and down the cliff here. Go around. That's a big one down there. Well, that's handy. Right close by. Let's go see how quickly we can do this one. I just put my horse in the line of fire. Do this quickly. I don't want to get caught, but I want to grab this guy real quick. Okay, he doesn't seem to be around. Here comes the boss. Okay. It's pretty open here. But we have buildings we can hide behind. As long as there's not like somebody out here. Let's see who else here. Obviously there's two more guys there. Okay. Quite a few guys here, actually. What's he doing over there? Yeah, here comes the boss. Oh. So there's a guy on the other side of those barrels. Well, if I take that boss out, they all seem to be on alert. Anyways, see, they're coming around with their guns already out. Need that guy at the barrels to leave. I can't grab him without being seen by him, and I can't grab him without being seen by him, so looks like Keanu Reeves over there, he needs to get a move on. Go on, get a move on. Get on out of here. And if I throw a rock and hit him, he's gonna see. Okay, come on, guys. Here comes the boss again. Every time somebody makes a move, the boss comes over to make sure that nobody's gonna get taken out. So see, if I had gone for him whenever the boss, that guy was going. Anyways, you just gotta watch for the pattern. And I'm pretty sure he's not inside the building. Or that guy would be relatively easy to take out. Hmm. These guys. Gotta get him in time. So we got seen. So, okay. Let's see if there's anybody else around. So I'm trying to get these guys that are not on the radar. There's one. Well, there's one more. I don't really think that that grass is long enough over there to... We got some wood gatherers here. When they get all spread out, it gets a little bit more difficult. Okay. Oh, there's a guy. He's all, I heard you drinking over there. I could hear you. This is the desert. I could smell the water. Stop looking at me, man. You're making me nervous. Sawed off shotgun. Here comes the boss. Oops. Run, dude, run, run, run. Oh my god. So when you're in a crouch position, it's kind of hard to like run, I guess. Oh well. This one's just kind of open, so we might need to not be so friendly. We have nothing for shock, so it'll just have to go away. Okay. Tried to get a shot off. Surprise!
Hey, I've spotted an enemy. Show yourself. I know you're out there.
Oh man, these guys.
Hey, who's there? I heard you. I'm taking cover. Hey, I know you're out there. Get up.
Oh yes, I'm out here. He is correct. Let's go ahead and clear this one out.
Who is that? You're here. I gotta get out. Cover me. I'm reloading.
There we go. Sometimes we go in shooting. And we liberated the region. Good for us. Alright, everybody. Well, we are going to call it quits here. We went ahead and freed the region just to the south of, what is this one here? Molpalpak. This next episode, we're probably going to continue this way. Look, here's another tribe we can gather. We're going to try to go this way and clear this area just so these guys have a little more freedom to gather and hunt and do what they need to do. And we're definitely going to burn this one down. So we will see you guys on the next episode. I appreciate everybody who has been watching and has subbed to the channel. And if you enjoy this game and this content, hit like and subscribe, and we will keep it up. But we will see you guys on the next episode. So, all right, everybody, have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.